a challenge for myself because I'm not doing goals. A challenge for myself this year is to go live every Saturday on my YouTube channel, and then I'm going live every Sunday on my TikTok. And then once I break 1,000 followers on Instagram, I'm gonna try and go live every Friday on my Instagram. Anywho, I have no agenda for today. I'm currently knitting a blanket for somebody. Not gonna tell y'all who. So I'm gonna finish this and transition into the next color. And then I'm gonna design my thumbnail for this live. And then I'm going to play cards. But all of my lives, I think I'm mainly just gonna do an hour each. Hello. I can't read that from here. It's too far away. Hi, man. Oh, lanes. I was like, that's typo. No, I will not be at the lanes tomorrow. I don't usually go unless I'm needed for something. But nope, not likely to go. But I'm so close. Look how close I am to being done with this. I'll say hi to my dad for you. Or, you know what's crazy? You could just say hi to him tomorrow. Ice cream? Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I don't remember if I said this or not, but my goal for all my lives across all my platforms is an hour each. Yeah. So if you guys missed it, Fridays, once I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, we'll live stream on Instagram. And then Saturdays, live streaming on YouTube. And then Sundays, I will be live streaming on my TikTok. Because it's fun. Bye. Also, someone told me, and I did not realize this, but like when, and you guys can tell me if it's wrong, but someone told me that when you rewatch a live stream or when you watch it, you can't see the comments that I see. So like I'm responding to these comments or I'm reading them and they can't see it when they rewatch it. And I was like, that's actually so funny because when I respond to a comment and I don't reread the comment, if you can't see it, then I don't know. It's just kind of funny to me. If it just looks like I'm talking to myself, which I am, but hello. Okay, guys, look at this color. Won't these go so nice together? I need to buy my sister and I are going to Hobby Lobby on Monday, and I need to buy a, like, cream or white. Hi. So I'm going to buy a cream or white color. I'm thinking cream. My mom thinks it'll like a beige, kind of like the color that's on my shirt. We think that will go best with the colors. Some people, okay, I've had lots of conversations with people about knitting, but I've heard that, like, because I'm someone who can't crochet, I know how to knit though. So I've talked to people who can crochet and they're like, I can't knit. And I've talked to other people who knit and they're like, I can't crochet. And I'm like, seems like most people don't do both, or they can just prefer one over the other. I personally feel like knitting is so easy, but how I feel about knitting is probably how someone else feels about crocheting. Also, thank you. So kind. Thank you. Hi. It's really interesting to me to see how the live streams are set up differently. Like, you guys get crowns. I don't know if you see your crowns, but I see your crowns. But on TikTok, you don't get a crown. It just says, like, top gifter or something like that. Hello. Welcome to the live. Also, when you get likes on a TikTok live stream, it comes up, like, hearts come up, but on this, just the number changes. I find that interesting. How did I get into YouTube? A couple years ago, I challenged myself. Oh, hearts do come up. That's crazy. I did not know that was a thing. Oh wait, you guys can send reactions? That's so cool. I do not live stream on here enough. Anyways, so a couple years ago, I challenged myself to post a YouTube video a week, really, really hard. And then I was with someone and I don't know, I got not embarrassed, I just got nervous. And so I deleted a bunch of the videos, kept one that I really liked, and then I was like, okay, I'm done with this. And I actually walked away from YouTube for a little bit, and then I came back last year and I was like, I want to take this more seriously. So since then, I've been like trying to be more consistent in posting shorts, and like this year I have some fun videos I want to work on, but they take more time, and like I eliminated the pressure by doing no goals. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do goals this year, but I have like YouTube video projects that take longer to film, so I'm excited to do those and just take the time to do it. I am behind on this. Okay, I'm not sewing, I'm knitting, but I kind of know how to sew, like embroider. You have a question. Oh, how to get to know God better? Just open your Bible, read it. Like, put yourself in situations where you're going to get to know God more. So even if you don't understand it, read your Bible. Because there's times where I like read a passage and I don't understand it, and then I go back and read it again later and it like makes more sense, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I get it. Or you're in different seasons of your life. And so keep reading your Bible, find a church to get connected to on Sundays. If you're of age to go to youth group, go to youth group, be consistent. There's like this thing at a couple churches where it's like commit to 6, and you try to do your best to commit to going 6 weeks in a row, because they could be finishing a sermon series. They could have someone who's like temporarily filling in. Like, you don't know, if you go once and just judge and never come back, like that could have been the first time the church ever did something like that, and you don't even see it on a regular Sunday. So just challenge yourself in that, and yeah, just keep opening your Bible. Find someone who you can talk to about God and like your relationship, and who can keep you accountable and stuff like that. That's really good too. A mentor, almost, if you want to call it. ASMR, no. I'm not sewing a shirt, I'm knitting. My voice is soft, thanks. I'm not sewing a shirt, I'm knitting. You can just, thank you. I'm knitting a blanket. I don't know who Bubba is. It's not Christian or baptized. Like, baptism is a declaration of your faith, a public declaration of your faith. Like, you don't have to be baptized to be a Christian. But yes, I am a Christian, and yes, I have been baptized. Twice, actually. My favorite Bible verse, I like John 11:35. It's Jesus wept, and I like that verse because, I don't know, it just like resonates with me really well, and like I was able to relate with Jesus on a new level when I read that verse, and like was able to just grow closer to him, and yeah, it was awesome. You went to Crossroads Farm, nice. You don't have to call me ma'am. And my dog's name is Gibbs, not Bubba. Hello. You go to church? Awesome. Yes, Isaac is in England now. Well, no, I have no idea what state he's in. He's traveling, he's seeing friends, but he is not in Michigan anymore. Okay, we're so close to done with this color. Okay, you said yellow, and it made me think we just watched Megamind last night, and he's like, "Olo, it's hello, oh, hello." I like David and Goliath too. We just taught about that, or I just taught about that on our Wednesday night programming, and it was super fun. I'm not saying you can't use manners. I'm just saying you don't need to call me ma'am because that makes me feel old. And I'm not that old. What about Samuel? What about him? Oh, thank you. I made that, oh my gosh, I made that 2 years ago. So each folder, like as I pray about it, I put like index, can you see that? I put index cards or pieces of paper depending on how long. And then I have some of my favorite Bible verses on there. No, my dad does not come into my live streams. I'm making a blanket for somebody, but I can't tell you guys who. This is just the first color. And then I'm moving it to teal, which this is so fun. So this is teal, and then let me grab it. The name of the color I'm currently using is Nice to See Blue, and I think that's super funny. Your dog just had puppies. What kind of dog do you have? This feels like it's taking forever to finish this color. We know someone who breeds, and she always has like fun names for the litters. So like one time it was different spices, and then obviously when people buy the puppies they can name them whatever, but like she names them and like matches their collar to their name, and it's so cute. But she did spices, she did reindeer names. That one was fun. You're getting another puppy named Mabel on Friday. You have 2 wiener dogs, about to have 3. Is Mabel gonna be a dachshund? I have a friend who has dachshunds. They're so cute. And I feel like Mabel's a cute dog's name. It makes me think of the animated Grinch movie, the newer, I say newer, but it's the newest. It's been out since 2019. 6 years ago? 7. Well, anyways, the dog in that movie's name is Mabel. Nice. What kind of dog do you have that had puppies? Like a golden? Something about the sunshine, baby. A husky German Shepherd mix. Ooh, that's a pretty dog. That's a pretty puppy right there. You love the snow. I love the snow. The snow's great. We've had a weird winter here. Like, we've had snow, it melted. Nice to meet you too. Happy to have you here. What's your puppy's name? Or your dog? I guess not a puppy anymore. My favorite song to sing during youth group. My favorite jumping around song is probably That's Who I Praise by Brandon Lake. My favorite slower song, I like Yahweh Psalm something. I think it's by the Worship Initiative. And then we also have been doing the song, oh gosh, what is it called? What is it called? I don't remember. My Defender by Tate Butts. That's been a fun one. And then like our dancey songs, we have this song called Give God the Glory, but you can't find it anywhere. I don't even know how I still have it. I just have it. How is it going? It's going good. Chilling like a villain. Skylar. Ooh, that's a good puppy. That's a good dog name. The sunshine, baby. Guys, I'm gonna watch F1 later today. I want to watch it tonight. See if my family's up to watch it because I want to watch it with everybody. All together. You like my eyes? Thank you. I feel like you can't see the full color of them right now because I'm kind of in like a dark corner and I don't have a light. Have you heard Phil Wickham's song? I have not. I mean, maybe I have like heard it but didn't know that's what I was listening to. I do like some of Phil Wickham songs. I want to do some with the kiddos, but sometimes his songs are kind of long and a little lengthier. Well, long and lengthy, it's the same word. But I don't know, I'm gonna listen to more songs and I like adding songs to it. Like we're doing all new songs on Sunday and I'm very excited. Dude, F1 soundtrack is great. The movie's so good. Like, I can't even explain what went through my mind the first time I watched it. Like, I feel like I experienced it and, like, I felt all the emotions. And I watched it in theaters for the first time and I'm grateful. And then we have a great sound system at my house. So I'm excited to watch it. I tried watching it on my iPad and I was like, this does not do it justice. I need it on the TV. I need to see everything. So I'm excited to watch it again. Your dog's name is Skylar. Hello. Welcome. So glad to have you guys here. Go ahead, guys. Ask questions. I love answering all your questions. I try my best to respond to every comment. So if I miss something, I'm so sorry. But you can ask it or say it again and I will try my best to respond. I'm pretty good about it. Pretty good. But sometimes y'all say this stuff at the same time and I can't keep up. This has been kind of tight. Okay. We're about to switch colors. I'm very excited. I like switching colors. And I just learned a new way to switch colors, so I'm excited. I might just knit the whole time. I love working on this project. Plus, I need to get through this whole ball of yarn. This took me, I started yesterday. It's taking less than 24 hours, but I need to get through this ball of yarn because then I can, when I buy the cream ones on Monday, then I'll actually be ready to use them. I think I need 4 because I'm making 2 blankets, but this is the first one. What is my favorite song? I don't know if I have a favorite song. It just depends on like what kind of mood I'm in. I like listening to KB. He's one of my favorite Christian rap artists. Let's see. I also like, any of the 116 people. I love them. When I want slower worship or just songs, I don't know. It really just depends. Like, yeah, it just depends. Mocha. Oh, that's a cute puppy name. Have you heard of the podcast Christ with Coffee on Ice by Alios? I have not heard of that. I'm not a big podcast person. I tried starting my own podcast and I do not post consistently. Like, it's a whenever I feel like it and have someone to film with kind of thing. It's not something I'm consistent on, but it's really hard for me to just, like, I don't know, podcasts just aren't, they're not my thing. We'll see if I get there someday, but right now they're not. Hi, Tammy from India. Okay, bye. Oh, thank you. Okay, it's about time to switch colors. I'm very excited for this. Very, very excited. I just like switching new colors. Like, there's just something fun about the next color coming in. I need to leave enough room though because I don't want to mess this up. Plus, I learned a new trick. We'll see how that goes. How's everybody doing? Did you guys all have good holidays? Okay, one more. Right there. And then be very careful so you don't mess it up. Okay, this color is called teal. It's kind of boring, but whatever. It's all good. Okay. Not sure if any of y'all care, but the way you do this is you leave a tail and then you treat it like normal and then you weave it back in, but I like to knit it back in. I don't know if I can do that though. That way you don't have to tie it. I still tie it because your girl's paranoid, but look at that. And then you just weave them back in. Ain't that fancy? And then you just make sure they don't come loose. Ta-da! Outside. I don't even know what that means, but cool. Okay, guys. Oh, wait, never mind. I read the time wrong. I was going to say something, but I don't know. Okay. Fall, winter scent. Ooh. Pumpkin body scrub. Interesting. Vanilla is one of my favorite scents. I like the scents that remind me of fall and they don't like smell too perfumey. Like if we're talking candles, I like the ones that feel very, I don't know, like I could have it lit all day and it won't give me a headache or something like that. Those are the kind that I like. Vanilla's a favorite. Okay, not all the time. Sometimes vanilla smells real bad. Sometimes I think I want vanilla. Essential oil wise, I like lavender. Lavender's a favorite. I like lavender as like, I have spray perfumes from Bath and Body Works and I like their lavender. That one's good. Smells a little grape, but not like horrible. Oh, you get to go to a Josiah Queen concert? That's exciting. That is exciting. Okay, this is a crazy story. So before Josiah Queen like blew up, he was hosting a free concert in somewhere, and it's not too far from me. It's like 2 hours away or something. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I should just go. And like I saw it the day of. It was no ticket cost. Like it was at a church and it was like you could just show up and go. And we had been doing his songs Fishes and Loaves and I Am Barabbas at church. And I was like, I should just go. I could grab Jalen and we could go together. Like I was like, I should just do this. It would be so much fun. And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go make the drive because then I have to drive back home. Like I don't have anywhere to stay for the night. I was like, oh, I'm just not going to do it. And now he's like blown up and awesome. And I was like, I should have gone to the free concert when I had the chance. The weather in northern Michigan is crazy this year. You are correct. It's like I skipped one. I didn't. My favorite thing about switching to a new color, especially if it's in the middle of the row, is going 2 rows up. So when I finally get one full row of just the new color. So this next row, I'll get half of it. And then the next row, it'll be all teal. And that's exciting. Plus the line like in the middle, it's just kind of pretty. It's fun. How am I massaging so much? Today's weather is crazy. It's snowing. We're under winter weather advisory. I'm hoping church doesn't get canceled. It would be really early to call it today though, because in northern Michigan, weather is so unpredictable. Like we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches between, it was like 10 a.m. today is when it started to 1:30 tomorrow. So like, that's a big range of time. Look how it's just turned out. It's so little right now. Maybe by the time I live stream next Saturday, I don't know, I'll have more color. Or I might even be on the next one. We'll just see how much time I spend on this. I don't really have New Year's goals or resolutions this year. I'm challenging myself to try and take each day one day at a time. And kind of embrace like what the Lord has for me each morning. So like, I think of the verse where it's like his mercies are new each morning, and what does that look like to live that out in my life each day, to wake up and say, okay, your mercies are new, my day is new, my breath is new, like everything's new. What does today look like? So that's a kind of a challenge for myself. What are your goals and resolutions? You hate the snow. I hate driving in the snow and when it gets high and I can't like see around the corner, but I like being in the snow. It's fun. I might, go on a snow walk later today. Sounds cool. Looks like another rain. I'm hungry. I just realized I never really ate lunch. I ate chicken strips for breakfast. I did have like a snacky food. I didn't have like lunch. I love food. I don't eat it as much for someone who loves it. My New Year's resolution is to become more active and not lazy. And my goal is to be able to run the Butterfly Day 5K in July. I've never heard of the Butterfly Day 5K. That's cool. I think I could handle a 5K. I ran a 5K in my house. It took me less than an hour. No, it didn't. It took me... I have no idea how long it took me. I ran in a circle inside my house and recorded a 5K. It was like National Running Day or something like that. Hello. Guys, we are halfway through the live. Look at us go. You're cranking it out. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy you're here on the first live of 2026. How exciting. Oh, you like watching my videos? You're so sweet. Thank you. I just had a video drop today. I don't know if you saw it. I did a bunch of baking last year. Like Christmas time. Yeah, it was like Christmas time. Oh, that's a problem. Let's pull this through. Tell those demons run and hide. Okay, let's pull that. We're just gonna try it. We'll see what happens. This will be interesting. You're my favorite. Oh, thank you. You need to check it out. You'll be right. Okay. I think it's like 15 minutes. I bake gluten and dairy-free things. I'm really funny. Thank you. I don't know what I said that was funny, but thanks. Or if you're saying my videos are funny. Regardless. Thank you. Love a good compliment. Even if you meant it as an insult, guess what? I'm taking it as a compliment. I keep thinking I see something like right there. There's nothing there. Gibbs is so cute. Oh, thanks. He is a cutie. I just posted a picture of him on my Instagram story. We were snuggling and he was like resting his head right here. And I was like, oh, you're so cute. 2026. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. I was scrolling through shorts in December and I came across your channel and I was like, I know her from Crossroads. Also, didn't you make a game that we played? Yes, I invented a game show called Berserk. And I wear hopping pants and wear a fun shirt and I do my hair fun and I always have a different introduction. So the first year I did it, I didn't know what to do. I was like so nervous. And then my song was playing and I was like, what do I do? And I'm walking up and I was like, oh, there's a gap because no one sits on the floor. And I was like, I'm going to do a cartwheel. Like, it was just like, it happened so quickly. I didn't even think it through. I was like, hope there's no kids. And I just ran, did a little cartwheel and jumped on the stage and I was like, let's go. And then the second year I did it, oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, I was like, I'll just do another cartwheel. Like, this can be my thing. Like, it'll just be fun. So the second year I like mapped out, okay, I'm going to come out this door and then I'm going to do a cartwheel right here. I opened the door and the worship team was on stage and they just looked at me and I'm like, and I was like, do I walk back? And someone's like, no, come on out. And I was like, okay. And they weren't supposed to be there, but they were there. And then the third time I came out and I recorded and I was just like, check me out. What's up, everybody? So I don't know. I'll have to come up with another good one, like another good way I want to come out next year. I don't know, like, I have the same song, which I like the song. I don't want to change the song. But I just need another, if you guys have any ideas of how I should introduce myself, like with my walkout song, I'm open to them. But One year I want to learn how to do a kip up. I'm close. Or I think it'd be cool if I learned how to do a backflip and like do a backflip. I think that'd be pretty cool to do a backflip. I would like doing that. Part of that song is stuck in my head. I was on TikTok and it's been all over my For You page, and I have it as a saved audio, and I'm going to make a video with it later today. I think I'm going to do it later today. I want to, but yeah, I haven't actually listened to the song. Is it out yet? Or is it just like a TikTok? Aw, you're so sweet. I'm glad you like my videos. Sometimes you just don't know. Like, people view stuff and then they don't like it, or they view it and they like it. Or sometimes, like, okay, I open my Uptimes all the time. Y'all know me. I have an Uptime video of me opening one, and it has 19,000 views. And I'm like, what? And then I have them, and it's like 500 views. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? But I also don't look into, like, algorithm and stuff like that. I kind of just post, and you know what? The Lord's going to do what the Lord's going to do with all my videos. It's in his control. Oh, it's stuck in my head. Thank you. You're welcome. It's a good song to have stuck in your head. You want to learn how to knit? Oh my gosh. I would love to teach you. It's really easy. Once you can cast on, it's so easy. And, like, people say it's complicated, but, like, you have your loop. I know this isn't the first step, but I'm teaching you anyways. You put your needle that's in your right hand under the circle and behind the needle that's in your left hand. You take the string in the right, wrap it around the right-handed needle, slide down, and pull off the left-hand needle. Okay, that actually does sound kind of complicated. I'm a visual learner, so, like, I see it and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. If you just explained it to me the way I just explained it to you, I'd probably be, like, very dumbfounded. Where do you find Uptime? Meijer. I have a gas station. There's a gas station here that sells them, that has more variety. Meijer sells blueberry pomegranate and mango pineapple. Those are goated flavors. I literally, if I could live off of blueberry pomegranate, I would. I like the other flavors, but blueberry pomegranate is just goated. And then mango pineapple is great for making tropical sunrise sparks. Those are good. Can't wait to make more of those this summer. I made one for my mom, and I took a sip of it, and I was like, it's just not the same when it's cold because it's so refreshing when it's warm. And also, you can go to uptime.com and you can use my code on the website. That gets you 10% off also. Yeah, you can do that from the website. And oh, go to the website. This is what you should do to find Uptimes. This is literally what you need to do. You go to the website and click Find Uptimes, and it will literally show you where Uptimes are sold near you. Sometimes it's not 100% accurate, but it is 90% of the time accurate. Like, I open the app. The gas station here, it doesn't pop up on the app, but Meijer does. So go to the app, Uptime, I think it's just uptimeenergy.com or something like that. And do Find Uptime. It's so great. It's so easy. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm glad. I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere. Like, it's true that people can go viral overnight. Like, that's a thing. But the reality is 90% of people don't. You just got to be consistent. And that's why I want to start live streaming more, because that gets me out. It gives me a chance to, like, interact with my subscribers, and just people might be, like, scrolling and just find me by my live stream. And so, like, it's a great outreach opportunity. So it's amazing. Just get started. Like, Nike has it right when they say just do it. Literally everything you do, you need to just start it. You need to just do it. I can't crochet for the life of me, so I think dude, my grandma tried teaching me how to knit, and what she said might sound mean, but it was actually so funny. So she's trying to teach me how to crochet. I'm not understanding it at all. And she's like, how do your teachers teach you anything? I was like, I don't know, but I don't get crocheting. Can I please stop now? And she was like, yeah, you can be done. I was like, cool. I want to learn how to crochet because I want to learn how to make little stuffed animals. I know how to make bunnies. I know how to knit a bunny. You just knit a square and then you like sew it together. I'll have to do that sometime. It's really fun. But I want to crochet because I work with kids. I think it'd be so fun if I learned how to crochet and I can make little stuffed animals for all the kids for Christmas next year or this year. But I don't know if that's something I will learn this year because, yeah, it just takes a lot. Welcome back. I love how you always talk about God and how real you are. Thank you. That's why I call my channel, like, my channel name is my name, but like when you see it in the board and stuff, it's called Bee's Life. Some people call me Bee. And like one thing I told myself when I started the YouTube channel and when I committed to posting more was like just be authentic. And obviously there are things that the internet doesn't need to know about, like personal things, and I just need to be wise in that. And so sometimes, like, I posted something the other day on my TikTok and I just felt like heavy conviction that it wasn't something that needed to be put on the internet, or like I could have done it differently. So I took it down, and like I have no shame in doing that, and whatever the Lord asks, I'll do that. But thank you. It's very kind of you to say that. I am making a blanket. Good guess. I am older than my sister. She's my baby sister. She just turned 20 and I just turned 23. Thank you. And you guys should learn how to knit. It's really easy. And okay, go to Hobby Lobby. It's the cheapest place to get yarn. Buy one ball of yarn, like a thicker yarn like this, not the super thick ones and not the super thin ones, and get needles. On the yarn, it'll tell you what size needles you should use. Like these ones say to use an 8mm needle or 8mm crochet hook. I just know these needles work. I don't know if these are 8mm. And look up a YouTube video on how to cast on and then how to like knit and stuff like that. And just use it as like a practice. You don't have to like make anything, but just use it to practice to get you like get the muscle memory in. What on earth is that? I can't even see what that is, but that's cute. I don't know what that is. Okay. 2 more rows and then I'll consistently be using this. Someone said hi. Hello. All right, for those of you who missed it, I'm only going to be live for an hour and we're at 43 minutes. On platform right now? No, I'm just live on YouTube right now. My goal is, so I need to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram before I can go live on Instagram. But on Instagram, Fridays will be my live stream day. On YouTube, Saturdays, because usually that's when I have a video go live. So it'll just be fun to like talk about my video, or if people saw it, like just to be able to touch base. I don't know when I'll go live on Saturdays. It'll just be every Saturday. And if I miss a Saturday, I'll try to like say something about it. And then I will go live on TikTok on Sundays. What is my favorite animal? My dog, Gibbs. Unrealistically, like, can't have as a pet. I like tigers. I think they're cool. I don't know. I have not listened to the F1 soundtrack since I watched the movie. So, I don't know if I have a favorite song. I just like the sound of it. Like, the sounds. Sometimes I feel like movies don't match the scene well with the song, but I feel like F1 really matched the sound of songs well to their scenes. They just suckers you in. After my live stream, I'm going to make a cover for this live stream I'm doing right now. I don't know what else I'm going to do with the rest of my day. What are you guys doing with your day? Other than hanging out with me right now. How many balls are there? 3, 6. I did 7 on that. I could have ended with 6. I don't know how many balls of yarn I'm going to need for this. I have 4, but I think I'm going to buy 2 more and do 6. Am I getting close? Oh, that's way down there. I'm not getting close. Not as close as I thought I was. I already answered what my favorite animal is. It's my dog Gibbs. An unrealistic animal like I could never have as a pet, probably a tiger. Have you watched the movie The People We Meet on Vacation? No, I have not. I've never even heard of it. If it's a horror film, I'll never watch it because I don't watch scary things. I hate scary things. Okay. You're driving me crazy. My favorite thing about knitting blankets, especially in the winter, is when the blanket gets long enough, essentially you're just like wrapped in a blanket. So you're warm the whole time you're knitting. And it's fantastic. And it's something you can just like take anywhere. Like if you're in the car, you can knit while watching a movie. Like I've gotten pretty good at it that I don't have to like, I'm not looking at what I'm doing. So that's fun. Hi, Jalen. Welcome. I was just talking about you like 20 minutes ago, I think. I don't know when, but I did talk about you. I don't remember what I said. I was talking about you, though. What is your favorite gift you've gotten for Christmas? I don't know. I got a piano one year. That was fun. You hate cold weather. That's fair. I don't like being cold, but I don't mind like bundling up and going outside. I love snow walks. They're so much fun. JJ, do you post on your YouTube channel? Or just on TikTok? Jalen and I need to do a live stream together. We have not done a live stream yet, but she's going on a vacation, so we won't be able to go live together for a while. We might be able to do like a joint live or something. We'll see. TBD on that. But ooh, sledding. I like tubing or sledding, whatever you want to call it. I do like that. I like that over I think I'd be willing to learn how to snowboard because I think it'd be cool just to be like, I can snowboard. I'm not going to go out of my way to go learn how to snowboard because it's not something I'm like, oh, I need to learn how to snowboard. But skiing I will never do. No shot. I made a video earlier of Gus and Ted. Who are Gus and Ted? I know how to ski and snowboard. Nice. Snowboarding just seems more fun. I don't know if it is. I don't know, it seems more fun than skiing. Not that I would know anything because I don't do either, but just based off what I've seen, it looks more fun. I'm going to teach my puppy Mabel how to track deer. Nice. Isn't Mabel a dachshund? You know, the most unintimidating animal to track deer would probably be a dachshund. No offense. I'm just saying, I don't think Mabel would be very intimidating. Song is seriously stuck in my head. Holy moly. Alright guys, there's about 10 minutes left before I sign off. I try not to go over an hour just because Well, I have things that need to get done. And an hour feels like sufficient time, I feel like. You guys want to see the colors for my second blanket? We're doing this one. This one's called Cranberry. And this one is called French Lilac 28. I don't know what the number is. This is Cranberry 4. I would not have guessed that dachshunds would be good for tracking dead deer. But you learn something new every day. Okay. All right. Finally, this next row will be an all teal row. I'm very excited to see how it looks. It will be very pretty, I think, personally. I think I'm going to do that cream color. I think that'll look nice. Okay. Oh. Oh, my phone battery is chilling. I was pretty close to starting at 4. That was my goal, was to start at 4 today. I will not live stream at the same time every single time. It's just a day, and you know what? I'll live stream when I live stream. We'll see. Okay. I hope you have an amazing week. Look forward to seeing your posts and live streams next week. Oh, you're so sweet. I do have a video coming out next week. I attempted a mukbang with 2 teenagers. I don't think it went that well. We tried. That was the point. It did go well. It was like super fun, but we tried. Let me rephrase that. I did great. They tried. My hands are getting tired. Oh, I got 5 new likes on my Instagram reel. Look at that. So wipe my notifications away. Bye-bye. Holy moly. I always feel like this shouldn't take as long as it does, but like I have 150 stitches. So obviously that's going to take a little bit more time than if I had 5. I should pull up my, oops. Hello. I'll pull up my Canva so I can think about setting up my, not my new, I don't know what I'm thinking. YouTube thumbnail for my live stream. For today. Okay, I need 2 hands to type. Well, I could do it with 1, but 2 is so much easier. All right. First live. I don't know why live is always all caps, but let's see what their ideas are. I usually come up with all my own. Hello. I usually come up with all of my own things, but sometimes I look up thumbnail ideas. I like to do my own. I usually design my own, but sometimes I just like to look to see what people are doing. Or sometimes I go to YouTube and I look at what other people have done for their live stream cover. So like my first live. Let's see what people have done. I spelled live right. My first live stream. There we go. Let's see what people have done. My first live stream. Most people don't really do like fancy covers. That's fine. I'll just do something. Usually I pick out random photos for my live stream covers just because I don't live stream horizontally, so it's easier to just find pictures I've had before. I kind of like that idea. Okay. Oh wait, let's do recording. I like this idea. All right, 4 more minutes, and then we're signing off. Edits. Magic eraser. Guys, Canva is so goated. I love Canva. And erase. Just makes life so much easier to use something like Canva. Oh, I thought it was 2 minutes. I was like, that did not take me 2 minutes. It did not. You're right, Bethany. And go this way. I did some of Canva's like design school stuff. Why are these? Let's see. There we go. I like that. Not that you guys can see. You'll see after I post it, after this live stream goes live. Tell those demons run and hide. Okay, there we go. Now let's upload. Uploads. Find it. I don't take horizontal photos of myself, so it's really, really hard to find a that's a bummer. I'm designing from my computer and my computer's not synced up to my photos, so I can't add any photos right now. Let's do I have any horizontal photos of myself on here? I definitely do. Those are old. Whoa. I have a few horizontal photos of myself. I've already done that one. I already used that one. And that one doesn't make sense to use. Don't use that one. Okay, I'm focused again, guys. We have less than 2 minutes before I log off. Well, I guess like 1 minute and 15 seconds. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Now I'm distracted. I really want to find... oh my goodness, Jalen is so little. Hole mole. Well, I'll find a good horizontal picture of myself to use, but I have a few ideas of how it is. Hello! Alright, less than 1 minute before I sign off. I hope everybody has had a great day. I hope your holidays have been great. And so next Saturday, the plan is to be live streaming again. Again, there's no set times. It's just kind of, we'll see what happens and when it happens. Is knitting hard to pick up? I don't think knitting is hard to pick up. I think it's easy. Personally, I think it's really easy. But anyways, I am going to sign off for today. Yeah, I just hope everybody has had a great day. And if you want to join, we'll see you next Saturday. Again, I'll live stream once I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. We'll live stream on Fridays on Instagram. I'll live stream on YouTube on Saturdays, and I'm gonna live stream on TikTok on Sundays. I will see you